Hey everybody, it's GamerGrams here, and today we're talking about solo leveling in Diablo 4. More specifically, about a race I did against myself where I leveled 1 to 55 with an S tier Minion Necro guide I followed from Maxroll's updated Season 5 tier list. And then, I tried my own personal take of the Shred Druid, specifically a poison-based version. Now, I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass here. The Necro won, and I finished in just under 2 hours total time. But it might surprise you to hear that it only won by 6 minutes. And that the only reason it did win is because I purposely pushed way higher than would be optimal with the Druid, because I wanted footage of it to show you. So it's your fault my Druid lost the race, in other words. Anyway, obviously I'm kidding, but enough talk, let's get into the specifics of this race. Because I usually play Necro, all of my aspects the build told me to use were basically perfect, and so were most of the ones for the Druid too. There was no using twink gear for this, it all had to be found and tempered during the run, and the same goes for potions and elixirs and etc. The Necro found some holy bulb elixirs and I did use them. Well, I actually found 2 with the Druid, but I intentionally didn't touch them just for science for myself to see how close I could come to the Necro's raise time without using something that isn't going to be available for you in Season 5. And lastly, both of them obviously had access to a full range of legendary temper manuals for the respective classes, so there wasn't any unfair advantages there. If I'm being honest here, I really want to show this footage to you so that hopefully you can see the potential of the Shred Druid for Season 5. If I can be neck and neck with an S tier Minion Necro, and this is Season 4, before the huge amounts of buffs that Shred is getting tomorrow, maybe it's worth you checking it out for yourself. If you'd be interested in seeing a video focused around a build guide for this, or even a leveling guide in general for all the classes, showing you the methods I used to level as fast as I did, let me know in the comments and I'll try to get those out before the season starts tomorrow. And if I do, I'll pin a link to them at the top of the comment section. I just honestly want to do one more run through of this myself so that I'm confident I'll have the best outcome for myself tomorrow. You know, like when it actually counts and the season launches. But to talk about the race itself, the Necro had the clear head start in the early game, because actually like the 8-minute time to level 10 was off by almost 4 minutes because I just screwed up the split on that one because I was getting swarmed in Helltide and I didn't want to lose the cinders. But anyway, the Necro definitely had the edge in boss killing time because the Army of the Dead just melted them. But honestly, like Shred held its own pretty good there too. Now, where the Druid excelled at, obviously, was sheer speed. And although the Necro could wipe screams of mobs fast, it was clunky as hell and slow, even with the movement speed tempered on the boots and running the aspect of slaughter there to help with that as well. The thing is though, and this is why I think the Druid actually will crush the Necro in the Season 5 race, is that aside from all the insane buffs that are coming to Shred tomorrow, it's just overall way tankier with the various spirit boons combined with its different damage reduction sources in the skill tree, and then the aspects on top of that. Like, don't get me wrong, the Necro wasn't like completely squishy, but I really felt the difference between the two of them, where I was comfortable pushing hard with the Druid and really not as much with the Necro. So then when you factor in the change from 10 to 30 experience in the level cap tomorrow, I legitimately think that Shred Druid will be ahead by a long shot. I mean, when I was on the PTR with it, I was always 20 to 30 levels at least below content and killing it easily as soon as I reached the character range around like 20, 25-ish, somewhere in there. Anyway, I wanted to keep this video short and sweet and just hope you might see it and be convinced that if you were excited about Shred Druid and then have seen all the negative videos about it recently, that, hey, honestly, there's hope for it yet. I'm personally going to start my season with it tomorrow and build it from scratch so that I can actually keep my season journey cash, and I'm going to use that on a flurry robe. So I'll keep you updated. If you're interested, let me know. I'll definitely be doing more content on it as the season goes on here and we continue on with this channel. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think and what classes you're most excited to try when Season 5 opens up tomorrow. But I'm just gonna shut up now, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.